All right, and good evening, my cartoon addicts, and welcome to the episode of the Cartoon Rewind podcast. But it's just not the Cartoon Rewind podcast. It is the special edition, toy edition. Of course, I am your host, Frank the Tank. I'm just going to go with that for today, but I'm going to change it next week, so don't worry. But guess what? I'm not here alone. I got my partner, Crime Rolly, and we got the walking encyclopedia of all cartoons and toys. We got the one and only Gemini. All right, so my brothers, how are we doing today?
I'm doing excellent.
I just noticed I'm in the middle. How am I in the middle?
You're always in the middle.
No, I'm never in the middle. Nope, never. Never in the middle, sir.
It's like a reverse Oreo. Mm-hmm. It's a reverse Oreo.
I just noticed I'm in the middle.
So, all right, so the host is always, the host is always first. Then it goes alphabetical order.
Exactly.
It's okay. You'll be first on our Ninjas podcast.
Exactly, like always, man. Because you are the man. Because you are the man.
Just making sure. Yeah. Notice I'm in the middle.
There you go. Yeah. Now, Rolly, before you tell everyone what we are going to talk about today, I just want to say one thing. You ready? Hey, everyone, Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, comment, and give us a like. You can also follow us on YouTube, Spotify, or wherever you can get your podcast. And soon we're coming to Apple. And of course, don't forget.
Whoa. Time out. We are on Apple, sir. What are you talking about?
There you go. We're on Apple. There you go.
You could have just waited for him to finish.
Yeah, that would be nice. You know what I mean?
No. He's waving his hands and everything, flagging you down.
Like, no, we got to correct him right there because, we are on Apple. All 12 episodes are on Apple.
So the Toy Guru has worked very hard to get us on Apple.
Yes.
So he wants to make sure there's no misunderstanding that the Cartoon Rewind podcast is now available on Apple. So I guess that means that we're available pretty much everywhere. Huh, Frank?
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So is there anything else you want to tell me, Frank?
You know what? That's it. I don't have anything else. Why? Are you expecting something different?
Maybe. I might be.
Thank God. No.
You know what? Just for that, yes.
Rolly,
there's something else that I do want to share with you. Hey, D, do you know that Rolly doesn't read books?
Oh, God. Mute him.
He stares them down until he gets the information he wants.
Mute him. I just mute him.
That's Rolly for you, man.
That's true. Yeah. So you know how many books I've stared down today alone?
Exactly. That's all you need to do, man. That's all you need to do.
All right. So you guys want to know what? You want a little intro into what we're going to be doing today?
Oh, my God. Yes, we do.
All right. So for our listeners, here's your little clue. Hopefully it's a little clue that you can hear because I can't hear it.
You have on a headphone.
Can't hear it at all.
What are you talking about? You have on a headphone.
We can hear it.
You didn't hear it?
Yes, we did.
You could hear it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's great technology. I have no headphones. My headphones did not play that at all. So, with like I was saying, guys, this will be taken out and edit. Here's your little sneak into what toys we're watching today or reviewing today. So for me, again, it's all silence.
M.A.S.K.
Working overtime.
And fighting crime. Don't forget, they're fighting crime also.
Just think it's very unfair that they make them work overtime.
Yeah, but that's okay though, man. The man's got money. He can afford it. Matt Trucker's got money.
My trucker don't work.
Exactly. Everybody else does, but guess what? He takes care of them because he's got money. Plus, he does work. He's always defending the earth.
He don't work. Him and his.
That's work, man. That's work. Are they dealing with freaking Toby and his son? Come on, man.
You know, Dwayne gets really upset when you call him Toby.
He's not Toby.
Why do you think I do it?
All right. So if you haven't figured out, this is M.A.S.K. We're going to review and we're going to talk about the first season of M.A.S.K,
Yes.
which was made up of, what was it, 8 vehicles,
Mm-hmm.
season 1? So let's see here. So we have, um, and again, more good guys and bad guys, as we can
Yes.
see here. So let's talk about some of the good ones. So the good guys first. We have Thunderhawk, Firecracker, Condor, Gator, Rhino. Those are the
Oh,
good guys.
you had me at Rhino.
Had your Rhino. That's a great toy. Then we also have the bad guys. We have only 3: Jackhammer, Piranha, and the best one,
The
Switchblade.
Switchblade.
And they had a big ass playset, Boulder Hill, and the last one is T-Bot and Scat Tracker, or sorry, T-Bot, also known as Toby.
Yes.
Not
T-Bob.
Toby.
T-Bob.
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 Oh, T-Bob. I call him T-Bot because he's a robot.
Yeah,
My bad.
T-Bob.
Yes. So, guys, why is Series 1 of M.A.S.K so good?
Well, let's see. It was new. It was
Mhm.
vehicles that transformed, but not just into robots, right? Because that was Transformers. But these are really cool vehicles. These individuals had these masks with powers. And just look at the Rhino. Scroll down. Just the Rhino
Scroll down. Well,
alone was
even
one of
better.
the best. One of the best
Yeah,
vehicles. You know what I
I
mean? They
think I
had a
can do it.
missile launcher, the freaking the stacks on the side where the smoke comes out, the exhaust. Those were cannons. The front grill popped out right as a
Yeah.
ramjet. The back opened up and it was a base inside with a little missile that shoots out. That shoots out. Come on, man! The thing was awesome, man. Mask
That was
itself
a
was an amazing creation from Kenner. It was Kenner back then, right?
yeah, Kenner. Yeah,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Same people who gave you
yeah,
Star Wars.
Yep.
yeah. And it wasn't a little missile. That was a big
Yeah, that
ass
was a big
missile.
ass
Yeah, it
It was a
was.
missile with
big
the
ass.
corkscrew. With the
Yeah,
corkscrew.
and that thing popped out, and you have no idea where it was going.
No, you never did. You never
Yeah,
did. Yep.
yeah. So we're
Didn't
sharing the box art here.
didn't we rebuild?
Yeah,
We purchased off of eBay. Um, not destroyed, but Thunderhawks that needed to be rebuilt. Didn't we do that a while back? I know I did
we
that.
did. I did. I had one that was kind of beat up. Was missing wheels.
Oh my god, I
Stickers
forgot
were
about
gone.
that.
I think I had a performance. It had performance anxiety. Couldn't get up the doors. The doors were. But it was an when you get to a certain age, it's kind of hard to
It happens.
always be
It
ready.
happens.
Yeah, yeah. From what I've been told, it happens to all of us.
Yeah.
So
Thankfully, I'm not there yet. You know what I mean? But soon I
Me
will
either.
be, but not right now. But not right now.
yeah, so I'm sharing the box art, so you can see the box art. The box art kind of shows you everything.
Yeah, beautiful.
Um,
Is it
so
purple or is it red? Maroon.
it's maroon.
Because that box art is purple.
That box is purple. Yeah,
Yeah.
that box is purple. And then one thing that threw me off is also it comes with Matt Tracker and Bruce Sato.
Yep.
Yes.
So it was always weird. I had 2 Matt Trackers. They didn't make any sense to me. I think they made some sort of decision.
No, because
Um,
what's his name came with Boulder Hill. Alex Sector.
Alex, right?
Yep. Alex Sector came with Boulder Hill.
Mm-hmm.
all
You
right,
can never
so
have.
let's dig a little deeper. So now let's talk about Condor, right? So Condor was the motorcycle and helicopter
Mm-hmm.
that could go into warp speed.
You know, that was actually my first mask figure.
Just gonna go again. It's the first thing. Is this the first thing you ever stole? Or
No, I didn't steal any of the masks.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we know the truth. We'll get the truth will come out.
ladies and gentlemen,
I actually purchased these at that time, yes,
Okay.
because I had a job. You know what I mean? But
ladies and
that was my
gentlemen,
first one.
ladies and gentlemen, Frank is not a thief. He just had quick hands, and it was the '80s. So please don't judge him.
Thank you. I was young, man. You know what I mean? I didn't have much. I wanted toys. You
So
know?
so you had a job. How freaking old are you, bro? It's like 85.
I've had a job, believe it or not, since I was 10 years old.
Good Lord, no wonder you're ready to retire.
Man.
Child labor laws. Anyone?
I used to walk to Publix for miles, man. Obviously not in the snow or anything like that, right? And I would just hang out outside and ask people if I could take their groceries to the car and pray that they gave me a tip.
Or you run away, or you would run away with it.
No, I would never do that. I would never do that.
I can just picture it now, like, sir, can I help you load it to your car?
Yeah.
Sure, young man.
And
And then you just run
hauling
away,
ass.
just running over to the car.
Just
Yeah.
hauling ass.
I'll sell that shit on eBay. Or at the Cartoon Rewind toy store.
Store. So yeah, so you have a Condor, Frank. So that Condor, is that the one you stole?
No, that's the one that you got me.
Oh, okay.
Yes, which I have somewhere, which I
Again,
haven't found yet.
again, people, he's not a thief.
Thank you, D. Back me up on this one, buddy.
So, because you used to give it back. All right, so it's a green. So the Condor is a green. So the box is always a weird color though, because now this looks like a neon yellow on the box, but the motorcycle itself is green, like a neon green, with little propellers. I like the design. I like the way
Yes.
they snuck in the propellers in the back.
Mm-hmm.
The figure was not able to hold on though.
From what I remember, no.
Okay. It also looks. I'm looking at the figure here. It looks like he sits inside, slides in.
His feet slide in that little empty space right there.
No wonder he doesn't fall off when it goes into warp speed. And what's the figure's name?
That is, oh damn. He's a guitar player. Damn, his name just escapes me right now. Brad Turner. There you go.
Damn,
There
you're
you
good.
go.
I had to think of the episode where the trees they had long vines and he was playing the bowl, and that's how I got his name.
All right. And what's his mask? What Spectrum? What was his mask?
Not Spectrum. Hocus Pocus. He could display holograms.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Hocus Pocus man.
Okay. Well, I thought they all had like they all had like different powers from a Spectrum.
No. That was Matt
Tracker.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay. Brad Turner. This is really a
He
white
projects false images, basically holograms.
name. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Then the next one is the only brother in the group. So
We're talking about the firecracker.
the Firecracker, which is the GMC pickup.
Yes.
Only lasted half a season.
Is it because he didn't know how to drive?
No, white people used to fuck it up. That's what happened.
I remember we did an episode where he's like, "Okay, Hondo, we need you, but you don't drive alone. You need a backup. Here's your partner."
His partner Dusty, who comes with Boulder Hill. He's the mechanic for the Boulder Hill playset. Yeah, he was his partner.
Yeah.
And then
And the guy's name is Hondo.
yeah, Hondo. He's a high school teacher. Make him less than minimum wage. God damn.
Yeah, but you know what his last name is, though, right, Rolly?
Well, looking at it, it's McLean.
I always said McLean.
McLean. I thought it was McLean for the longest time, but now I'm looking at his name and it says McLean.
It's McLean, yeah.
Yeah, McLean. So I like McLean better.
Yeah, me
I need
too.
a connection.
Me too.
It's like his cousin. It's like oh man, I can't remember his first
Bruce
name.
Willis's.
John
Yes.
McLean?
John. Thank you.
There
John
you go.
McClane's
Come
cousin.
on, man. That's
John
movie
McClane's
ever,
cousin
man.
right here. Yes, best Christmas movie.
Yes.
Not a Christmas movie.
Now,
I
do
don't
you know
what you're talking
what his mask does?
That's going to be my next question.
Flash.
Well, first of all, I'd say before you tell us what the mask does, what did the truck do?
Oh, that I can answer. That I can answer easily. It pops up it pops up just like how it is
Yeah.
there, right? And it's
Hmm.
pretty much like a tank. You know what I mean? That's what it is in a nutshell. You know what I mean? And of course, don't forget about the dirt bike. The cannons come out from the front, and the wheel is like a big ninja star that's in the back that launches.
Oh,
AKA a poor man's Bigfoot.
poor man's Bigfoot. Yes. We're looking through some of the accessories. It's got a lot of accessories,
Yes.
and it is the tires is like a tire is like a ninja star. You are right. And I think Hondo has the smallest mask of them all.
He does.
Because he's black.
I don't know what that means.
You know what it means. He just don't want to say it. His mask was Blaster. He was Cyclops of the group.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so he just shot at energy beams.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now, who I didn't ask. I didn't ask before.
Mm-hmm.
Condor. Who had Condor here
Frank.
I did.
growing up? Yeah, just you, Frank.
Yeah.
Okay. And who did anybody here have? Firecracker.
I did not. I've always wanted the firecracker, but I never had it.
Dwayne, did you have Firecracker?
No, sir.
No.
How about you,
I
Robert?
think I did not. No, I did
No?
not have Firecracker. No, but it's always one. It's one that I liked. I would also like to have. The next one that we're talking about, which I was not a fan of, that is Gator.
I'm with you on
Gator,
that one. I'm with you on
which
that
is
one, man.
it's a Jeep Wrangler.
Mm-hmm. That shoots a freaking sled.
A
Yeah.
boat.
Well,
Is-
a boat. A boat, excuse me.
And I had that
And-
one. That's the one I had.
You had this
Yeah.
one. You had the Gator.
Dusty.
So I like how oh yeah, Dusty Haze.
Mm-hmm. Dusty.
I like how the box says product does not float.
It does it.
That's a lie. Yes, it does.
If it floated, okay.
For a little while.
Well,
For a little while.
Oh, so it didn't float then. It didn't float.
For a little while, it floated.
all right. So what is this? Just shoots out the boat? That's all it does?
Yep.
Yes. And then the back, the thing that looks like a keg of beer, that's a depth charger, of course. Yes. And that cannon that's right in front of him, if I remember correctly, that's a freeze cannon.
On the boat.
Yes.
That's the electronic
with the
pouch.
freeze cannon on the back of the Jeep.
It was
There's one in the back of the Jeep, and there's one. See, I'm showing it right now. There's a cannon where the steering is.
that's the water.
No.
cannon. That's the
The
water
one that's on
cannon.
the boat. Yeah, that's the freeze gun right there. That's the
that's-
freeze one.
That's the water cannon.
Yes, it is. No, it's not. That's a freeze gun. That's whatchamacallit. The one up top behind the Jeep is the blaster.
Electronic out.
The autonomous blaster.
It's called electronic ouch.
Okay, and the
Electronic
one that's on the boat is a freeze gun. It's a freeze
Okay.
cannon.
All right. So we have a little contradicting information here.
No, because
But
he's going. No, he's reading it off the page. In the cartoon and the comic, it's called the electronic ouch, and in the cartoon, it was a water cannon. It freezes sometime, yeah, but it was a water cannon.
Okay.
I do remember the one we did with the spaceship that on the boat that was a ice.
Mm-hmm. He said freeze.
It froze.
Yeah, he said freeze and he
Yeah.
shot it. But later on in the episodes, it became a water gun.
All right. And his mask is called the Backlash mask.
Mhm.
Is it like a whip?
It's like a boomerang thingy.
Oh, okay.
It
So what?
would hit you and you fall.
And then come back?
No,
Oh. Okay. That's a dumb. This guy got the short straw.
Yeah, he did.
This guy got the short straw.
Well, just look at his vehicle. You know what I mean? Why not get
Yeah.
a lame mask too?
All right. Let's go through all the good guys. We got one more. We did the Rhino already, which I had the Rhino. Frank, you had the Rhino.
I did have the Rhino.
Dwayne,
nope, did not have the rhino.
the Rhino.
You know, but I did have Gator also.
You did have Gator.
I did. I don't know why, but I did.
Must have been on. When you went to get firecracker, they didn't. You thought it was, you saw orange and you picked it up.
You know what? That sounds like something that I would have done. You know what I mean? So you just never know.
Yeah. All right. So the next hero vehicle we have is the main one, which is Thunderhawk.
Yes.
So this is a sports car, not to be confused with a Camaro, but we all know it's a Camaro.
Yep.
That turns into a fighter jet at a
Mm-hmm.
push of a button. Uh, does not fly either on its own.
What do you mean it doesn't fly?
So
But did
it
they?
doesn't fly.
But did they tell us that on the box?
It did. It did not. I was checking to see if it
You-
said does not fly.
It fly with your imagination.
You better believe it did.
That it did do. It does say it meets or exceed all safety requirements for product standard between 1972 and 1976.
Yep.
That's the only thing the box says. I love this one.
Yes.
Lots of hours of enjoyment on this one. Obviously, I had this one. So there's a Camaro. You push a button. The doors popped up like a DeLorean.
Mm-hmm.
Slid out. I had cannons or lasers, and then the tail would pop up
Yep.
and expose the rocket boosters.
Yep.
I thought it was cool.
And the fact that 2 missiles on the bottom.
And it had 2 missiles. Well, I think I lost those pretty quick.
I didn't.
I think we all did.
No, I didn't. I didn't lose mine.
No.
No.
So I took care of this one. He's like, I like also the rubber. The wheels were rubber,
Mhm.
which is kind of weird. A lot of toys that were plastic. I liked also that it did come with seatbelts,
That's right. It did. That's right.
which
Did you-
which
Did you use the seatbelts?
I did, because when he flies around, he fell off a lot.
Exactly. So you had to put the CC belt on.
Yeah. So lots of enjoyment. Dwayne, what's the name? What mask? What is Matt Tracker's mask?
Spectrum.
It just gives you a light.
No, Spectrum had different modes.
Abilities.
Isn't it kind of cool that he gave all the best masks to himself?
Of course,
Just saying.
of course. The rich guy always has the toys.
Yeah. And you had this one, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
I did too. And you did too, right, Rolly?
Yeah, I did. Yes.
I think
did that out.
I think we all had it.
Yeah. All right. Next one up is the Jackhammer,
Yes.
which I never had, and honestly, I've completely blanked out of my mind that existed.
Really?
Why you blank it out?
I don't know why. I remember. I know the character. I know the dumb guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I don't.
Cliff.
Cliff Dagger.
Yeah.
A cool name though.
Dagger.
So this is what's that G.I. Joe name? Who's that G.I. Joe character?
Which one?
Wheels? No, the one that looks just like this.
Gung
The one that
Ho?
looks like a Bronco. That looks like a Bronco. Trails?
Rail.
You're talking about did you say G.I. Joe?
Did I?
Did you talk about the
Transformers
Jeep?
is what I'm talking about. No, I'm going back.
Oh,
Sorry,
you're talking
Transformers.
about Trailbreaker from Transformers.
Thank
Okay,
you.
okay. I
Sorry.
was like trails. I was like, huh?
Oh, sorry, my bad.
I was looking at him and I was looking at him. He looks like Gung Ho. No, he looks like
Shipwreck.
yeah, him
Shipwreck with an eye
with an eye
patch.
patch or
Actually, he looks like
blood.
like Stan Smith's father from American Dad.
He does. He does. He also, if he had wooden legs, he would look like the guy, the Seamus
The
from
pirate.
Family Guy.
The pirate.
Yeah. So let's call this. This looks like a Trailblazer.
Okay, but it's a Bronco.
Chevy-
But it's a Bronco.
It could be a Bronco. That's fine. I'm not nitpicking on that one. That turns into kind of like a tank.
Yes, very cool toy. Very cool toy.
I think it's poorly designed.
Oh no, it was actually well designed, bro.
No.
Yes.
And I'll tell you why. Let me see if I can show it to you in assault. Do they have it in assault mode here?
Oh,
No.
you're talking about
How
where
would
he
you-
sits.
You
Yeah.
said it.
Yeah. So what's the point of putting a shield over the driver's window if no one's there and the guy sits on top with no shooting?
But during the cartoon, Vanessa Warfield was his partner, so she used to drive sometimes. She
Yep.
was the odd person out until they gave her her own car because she was with Rax, Miles Mayhem, and with him.
Oh, she gets around.
She does.
Hey, hey.
No, she's a team player, guys. She's a team
Not
player.
a team
That's what
player.
Rolando meant. That's what Rolando meant,
Yeah.
and I knew that. And I knew that.
Yes. All right, his mask is what?
Torch.
Torch. All right. So I did not have this one.
I
Who
did.
here had?
I did.
I did not.
And that's why, Frank, you say you personally say it's a good toy.
Yeah, because I had a blast with it, man.
Of course you
Yeah,
did.
it comes with 3 blasters.
Mm-hmm. It was a fun toy. All the mask toys were fun, except for Gator.
Come on, dude. Really?
I
His-
just didn't
his-
like it. I just didn't like it.
His mask. So his mask is Torch mask. I'm just gonna go on the limb here. It's shot for fire.
Yes, it did.
All right. See. Sometimes I pay attention. Sometimes.
You do just sometimes, not always. You know what I mean? Yeah.
All right. Next time, now we move on to the Jack Nicholson character,
Oh yes, you're talking about
Pyrax.
Piranha.
Piranha.
Yes.
I had this one. I enjoyed it. It did. This is another one that did not float,
Yes. Sly Raps.
or like Dwayne said, it didn't float for long.
Very true.
So it's a purple motorcycle with a side cart,
Yep. The
which
launches.
that launches. So I enjoyed it. Look at his face. You see his face? He's even making the face. He's got a little sly, like a snarl to his face.
Yeah.
I think he had a stroke for real.
Well, his name is Sly Raps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the little sidecar launches out,
Mm-hmm.
and it's meant to go. It's meant to be a submarine.
Yes.
Okay, so meant to be a submarine, and he's got a mask. His mask is called
Stiletto.
because it gives people high heels.
No.
Only
No, what does
certain
it do?
people. Only
Throwing
certain people.
fire. It gave you throwing. It throwed heels out. That's why.
It throws heels.
No.
So it threw shoes.
No. Like
Oh.
those
Like daggers.
stars. Those
daggers.
stars. Those stars.
Oh, I thought he was like walk around like when he's being chased, he just throws heels on him. Hey, here's some high heels for you, and then they can't walk because they don't know how to walk in
There
heels.
you go. There you go.
No, am I reading too much? I'm
Just a
reading
little
too much.
bit.
Just a little bit.
All right.
Yeah.
So I had this. Who here also had this?
I did not.
I did.
You did, Frank?
I did.
Frank, I'm surprising you have a good amount of these vehicles.
Yes, I did.
All right. And now the last villain vehicle, which is Switchblade.
Switchblade, yes.
Switchblade, which was a helicopter that turned into a jet. Or was it a jet that turned into a helicopter? I'm not sure.
I say it's a jet. I'm sorry, a helicopter that turns into a jet.
Because you always see it in jet
You
form,
see
right?
it more.
I mean, helicopter,
You see
sorry.
it more in helicopter mode. Yes.
Yes, I agree. I agree with that. I enjoyed this.
Oh my
So
God,
it's a
yes. One of the
blue
best.
helicopter. Yeah. To transform it into jet was a simple push of a button,
Yep.
and just all you had to do, and then fold in the propellers, right?
Yes.
I don't know if the tail had to be flipped up manually. I believe it did.
Well, let me ask you this because this is what I do remember. Go back.
Yeah.
The side panels where the tail
Yeah.
is, I know that opens up to be the wings.
Yes.
The bottom part where the helicopter lands on, those pop open.
Yeah.
You were correct about the propellers, but what I don't remember, I think those knobs or those sticks that's right next to the propeller, I think you press those and it made the propeller turn.
Spin. Yeah.
Is
Correct.
that what it was for?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then when it turned into jet mode, it had the two landing pads. The guns would come out,
Yep.
Correct.
and then you had to pull out 2 more in the front.
Did it have 2 in the front?
Yeah. You can
Yeah,
see
right
him.
here. There's a little
See him?
silver.
You can see him right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
it
we
looks.
go. Oh my God, yes, it's been a while since I've had the Switchblade.
Yeah, and it had a missile piloted by the evil boss himself, Miles
Miles
Mayhem.
Mayhem.
Who
Miles Wolf
he's a
Mayhem.
twin, by the way.
Yes.
Yes, we don't find that out until spoilers if you haven't watched Mask.
Season
I
2.
like this mask, the Viper mask.
Yes.
I don't know what it does. Anybody?
Spits venom
Yeah.
or
That's just
acid, whatever you want to call it.
that's just terrible.
I thought it was awesome.
That's just mean. Who had the switchblade here? I had him,
I did not.
obviously.
I did.
So Dwayne, you only had what, two?
Yep.
And one of
Thunder,
them was the lamest one, which was for freaking
you
Gator.
you are not going to do that. You are not going to mess up my show talking about it's the lamest one.
It was the lamest one,
No,
man.
you're not.
I'm messing up your
No,
childhood,
you're
buddy. I'm
not.
sorry. That was the lamest one.
I had fun with mine.
But you had two, right? One or two?
Two.
So
Thunderhawk,
at least you had.
Thunderhawk, and
Okay.
Gator.
All right, but so so you had two good guys. Did you make one of them into a bad guy
Nope.
or
We were fighting the world
no?
against Cobra.
Nice. Cobra's a little bit bigger, but that's
Yep.
I can see that, buddy. I can see that.
Many a battle with a rattler.
I can imagine.
I was gonna say a little, yeah. Size were a little different there, but okay.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
All right. And then the last one here that we're gonna talk about is Boulder Hill, the playset. So that's a gas station attached to a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
That was their secret base that would become it would go into battle mode, and then not a lot of pictures of it. But it had a lot of pieces. So the gas tanks were cannons. The sign was a cannon, and cannons came from the top of the mountain. And it had a helipad. Even though I guess Condor could have landed there if necessary.
Or Firefly.
Which is Firefly.
Season 2. The Doom buggy that turned into a jet.
Okay. All right. And then came with two figures, Buddy Hawks and Alex Sector.
Yep.
Alex Sector. And Buddy Hawks had the penetrator mask.
Yeah.
So why are both of these guys perverted mask names? So Buddy Hawk's mask is called the penetrator,
Yes.
and Alex is called the Jackrabbit.
How is Jack Rabbit perverted?
Because
You
people
can tell him.
who
You can tell him.
yeah, because rabbits are very perverted and they're always having sex.
Actually,
That's why.
I thought you were going with the toy, but okay.
Oh, the vibrator toy.
Maybe I'm the perverted one here.
Yeah, you are.
Well, but you know why they call them jackrabbits? The vibrator toys,
Yes, because they.
Be-
Tum, 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 tum.
like rabbits.
Yes.
Like
exactly.
rabbits do that.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen it? Dwayne, you never seen a rabbit have sex?
No, I've never seen a
I'll
rabbit
send-
have
I'll
sex.
I'm gonna send you a link now.
Oh, okay.
There's this place. It's called Fur Hub.
We're talking mask. How do we turn left? How did we turn left?
Well, because one is penetrator and the other one's a jackrabbit.
Exactly.
They're both very sexual related toys.
Well, in the 80s, I don't think they were going for sexually related. Penetrator means he could pass through solid
You
objects.
never know. You never know. It is the 80s.
So,
Penetrator,
all right. So what did the
penetrator is
What did-
pass through solid objects. Jackrabbit means he can jump high and possibly fly sometimes.
Okay. I thought also Jackrabbit because he worked with animals, right?
That too.
He worked, yeah. So he like, oh man, I need a name of a mask, and a Jackrabbit was in this place. It's like, okay, let me just call it Jackrabbit. All right, and that is pretty much. I'm not sure. The laser command, I don't. Oh, it did not come out the Wave 1, even though it's kind of mixed up here with Wave 1. That actually came out 2 years later. So we're not going to review that. All right, so guys, of all the vehicles we reviewed, which is your favorite and why? and I already know what Frank's answer is. And well, you can't talk to me if you're muted, so I don't know what you're saying. No.
I was gonna say the gator obviously is my favorite.
Uh,
Hello, that's a
yeah.
no-brainer. You know what I mean?
Well, who wouldn't want the gator?
Yes. Well, you know what? It's a tough one because well, it really isn't. But I have to say that because I'm a fan of Mask, right? I enjoyed a lot of the toy lines, just like I did with GI Joes and Transformers. But from Wave One, the one I still love until this day is the Rhino.
Mm.
It has the most weapons. You know what I mean? It's got the built-in command center. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It comes with two figures, and it's just super sweet, man. You know what
they
I mean?
did.
Yeah.
Too many things I used to ram with it.
Oh my god! Heck yeah, man! Heck yeah!
You push that button. Where's that button? The button was in the back.
No, the button was the
Oh
engine on the hood.
no, not the engine. Not the engine.
Yeah, the engine thing.
You sure?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I don't. That's not ringing a bell. It would make sense though. But I'm not sure.
Yes,
Did it is
it
the engine?
is. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like I said, it's the engine. I don't know why you doubt me.
I don't know either, man. But I have those moments though.
So, uh, so all right, Dwayne, what is your favorite and
I
why?
have three favorites. They are like as a kid I wanted all three, but I couldn't. I only had
Yeah.
one. Uh,
Is it these three right here? Is it these
correct,
three right here?
correct. Those three right there: Thunderhawk, Switchblade, and Rhino. I had the Thunderhawk,
Uh,
but I couldn't get the. Damn, couldn't get the Rhino or Switchblade.
wow. All right. Well, those three, your three favorites are the ones that I had. So what? So why? So why pick one and tell me why you wanted it?
Um,
Like,
Rhino because I wanted the other version of Matt Tracker because his
mm,
I guess his stealth suit was kind of cool. Switchblade, you wanted the jet portion, yeah,
okay.
with the mask on. Ultra Flash,
Okay.
he used to shoot just like Blaster. He used to shoot lasers out
Oh,
of his eyes like Scott. Then you had Switchblade. Come on, it's Switchblade. Turns a helicopter
mm-hmm.
into a jet. That's all you needed. You could have left out Miles Mayhem. I wanted the jet. And Thunderhawk speaks for itself. A car that flies.
Yeah. Okay. For me, it's got to be. If I had to pick, the Switchblade, because for the exact same reason you mentioned, though, it's helicopter, jet, going back and forth. The flexibility of that, I enjoyed it, and the propellers, moved on their own. So the one and Frank, see, this one's the one you push in and made the propeller fly. This one you push down to make the wings and the legs pop out.
Oh, is that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then, I guess you have to put the propellers away,
Yeah.
unless you would be really cool and have propellers and a jet at the same time.
Which I'm pretty sure I did that.
You know.
I'm pretty sure I did.
So, Wave One was pretty unique and special. We'll do another podcast about Series Two, which I thought was just as good.
Yes.
Um, and then unfortunately, we don't want to talk too much about 3 and 4, but
But we
uh,
will. But we will.
we will. We will. Just not with the same excitement that we're doing one
Hmm.
and possibly two, because there again two. I'm looking at just sneaking on some of the vehicles for two, and there's some good ones there
Oh
that
God,
I
yes.
I remember I remember seeing. So all right. Now, with that being said, I know Frank, you set up some commercials for us.
I do. Okay.
Yeah, you did. Did you not? Did you not? Am I making this up? Am I
You
lying?
are making it up just a little bit, but that's okay though. I got.
Really? Okay.
No,
Well,
I'm just teasing, man. I'm just teasing.
yeah. you from your computer, not you, but somebody in your home, the ghost that lives with you,
Uh-huh.
sent me some commercials here that
Yes.
we're gonna play.
I have it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. One
Oh,
second.
there you go.
I have it. I have it already. There's an all service shop here, bro. I got you covered.
Thank you.
So,
But yes, we do
Mask.
have commercials.
Yes. 1984.
Where illusion is the ultimate weapon.
Okay.
Switch places, jet mode.
Look at that. Look at the best three right there.
Right there.
Guys, that's like us playing together.
I'm
That's
telling
how we
you.
would have been. That's how we would have been playing together.
Thunderhawk and Rhino.
They mess with that missile
With
though.
action figures.
Cover me, Matt. 10-4. Battle's going away. You're not mayhem.
They dropped the bomb on them.
Thunderhawk and Rhino.
They don't do that in the
Sold
cartoons.
separately. New from
No,
Cat.
they can't, man. They can't.
They can't. They can't.
But if
All
we
right.
were playing, we would have
Oh, for sure. For
made the
sure.
noise and everything.
All right. And then the next one we have. So this one here, let me see. Which one do I have here?
Is
This
that the one with
is.
Boulder Hill?
This is Boulder
Where
Hill,
illusion is
yes.
the ultimate weapon.
And the
Boulder Hill
Jackrabbit.
playset
Yes.
with action figures. So you put it together.
With the penetrator.
This is no innocent
Yes.
Activate freeze rate.
Penetrating.
Nobody stops you
Oh.
with jackhammer.
See? Look at that. Just sits in there. I can shoot him in the face.
Or drop a
But that
boulder on them.
In another way.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty good playset. It was pretty big. So,
Boulder Hill
props.
playset. Vehicle sold separately.
but no one, my parents didn't love me enough to buy for me.
But you got to admit,
Yeah.
Alex's mask was cool looking.
Alex, yes.
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 It was a cool looking mask.
Yeah. And another thing that I want to talk about is the box art. So one thing that I always appreciated, at least maybe older, is the box art on these toys.
Mm-hmm.
So each one had a good little scene. It made it seem like I will have ours, except for this Condor. He looks kind of lame with that big ass helmet. What's the bad people from
Aim.
Thank you. Yes,
Aim.
from Marvel. AIM. They look like he's a soldier from. He used to work for them. That's his real job, and then this is him working overtime.
Fighting crime.
Yes. So his regular job, he creates crime, and then and when he works overtime, he's fighting it.
Exactly.
But except like in T-Bob,
T-Bob.
yeah, Toby right here with Scott Tracker, that was stupid.
With two Ks.
Well, yeah. The Switchblade, Jackhammer, and Piranha.
Yes.
So, with that being said, let's talk about, since it's something we like to do, we like to put our 2 cents in and grade and do on these series of toys like we do the cartoons.
Yes.
Do we have a grading system for these toys?
Actually, we do. So the Cartoon Rewind Toy Edition rating systems is, you ready? We got
Yes.
collect. All right, which means we owned it when we were younger and we would definitely own it again today. We got category known as flip, which means, yeah, we'll buy it just to sell it, right? And then we got pass, which means, it says it right there, right? Would never own this toy. Those are our rating systems for the toy edition.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me go first then.
Go ahead.
I think this is an easy choice for me. This is a collect. This is a collect for me. I had fond memories growing up. I like the details even back in 1985.
Mm-hmm.
The gimmick of it. A lot previous to this, a lot of toys you had to do things to yourself. A lot of these is like kind of. I mean, it didn't do a lot, but you push the button and
Yes.
something popped. That's another reason why I like He-Man. So yeah, for me, it's definitely a collect.
All right. D?
That was a double collect for me.
Yeah. And guess what? It's going to be a collect for me as well. There's just no way you cannot love these M.A.S.K toys, man. Even Gator, which isn't the best one, I still loved it, man. Because it was just part of a cool collection.
Why?
I mean,
Why?
okay. No, I gave it a hug and a smack. You know what I mean? I gave it a hug and a smack.
A hug, smack it on his butt, sent it on his way.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You know?
It is. I mean, of all of them, it is like the last one on the list
Yes.
for most people.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like it because of the memories it created and the memories you had with it?
Mm-hmm.
So,
Well,
all
you know
right,
what I
but we
want to
got
share real quick?
yes.
Remember this? This was one of my favorite parts. Do you remember this? The little magazine that it came with every toy, showing you all the other toys. And then if you flipped it around, it gave you that poster.
I do not remember this poster.
No, I remember this. Yes.
I don't remember the poster, but I remember the panel.
Comic book,
Yeah, I
right?
remember the panel.
Then
No,
yes, the
no.
panel.
This was behind.
I
This
know.
was actually page. Yeah.
I know, I understand,
Mhm.
but I'm saying I don't remember the poster, but I remember the other part. Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember
because I
that.
used to always love looking at the other toys. I'm like, oh my god, this was my first one, right? The Commodore. I'm like, oh my god, I can't wait to get the jackhammer. I can't wait to get the Rhino, the Piranha, and man, I was just always look at this man and just enjoy it when I was younger. Yeah, and then of course, not bad. You know what I mean for its time. You know what I mean? Very colorful, very detailed to the toys. I think they
Yeah.
did a great job, man.
I'm with Dwayne on this one that I do not remember this poster.
Really? I do.
This side. I don't remember this side at all.
Really? Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, but I wanted to share that, Rolly. I wanted to share
Okay.
that.
Oh, I want to share something too, though. Let me see.
Go
Now
ahead.
that you reminded me, let me see here. Question: did you not have this figure?
Yes, I did.
Do you remember buying this figure?
No, I did not.
So how did you get this figure?
I don't remember because I thought it came with the Rhino.
Yeah, it did not come with a Rhino.
Yeah, I just realized
But
that to today.
so it comes with Boulder. It comes with Boulder Hill,
And I never had
and
it.
and it came with this 2-pack, but you didn't have Buddy Hawks.
No, I did not.
So you only had this one random guy
Yes.
that was in a little plastic container hanging at the store.
No, I think one of my friends gave it to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. It's
Yeah.
possible, I guess. I guess it is possible.
Yeah, because
Anything is possible.
yeah, it's not like they sold it in like they sold a 2-pack or anything like that. That's easy to steal or anything like that. You know what I mean?
No, actually, I think that's exactly how they sold it.
Oh,
actually.
really? Oh, shit.
Yeah, yeah. No.
Okay, my bad. My bad.
Now that you mention it, All right.
Listen, man. All right, I had things to do back then. All right, I needed things. All right, I needed things. I was tired of all my friends having toys and not me.
We ain't judging. Well, Dwayne may be judging a
Oh
little.
no, he's for sure judging, but that's okay though.
Nah. Heard the story too much. Can't judge anymore.
Well, you're gonna hear it every time we do toys. Because
First of all, I didn't steal all my toys, man. Come on.
Frank's a little kleptomaniac.
No,
I gotta watch him when we go to stores.
no. Just wait until
Yeah.
we do the He-Man one. You'll see.
All right. Frank the Stanley. Oh, sorry, Frank the Tank. Why don't you take us home?
That's it. Let's get out of here, team. All right. So this wraps up our show for today. And from everyone at Cartoon Rewind, we want to thank you for listening. And don't forget to give us a like, subscribe, and you can follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, or wherever you can get your podcast. And don't forget to check us out on Instagram and TikTok.